Hey boys and girls out there in YouTube land, it's Monkey Mid here again, and I'm here to show off more of my Kiss Bootleg LPs with my good friend Gene Simmons here. Doesn't say a lot, but I don't want to say too much because this guy really does talk. Anyway, keep quiet Gene and let me get on with it. Alright buddy? Right, now where did we leave off last time? I believe it was Kiss My Axe, which was Los Angeles 1977, so we shall continue on from there. First up, we have a double live bootleg album, Peter's Birthday Party. The title probably suggests that really this was done on Peter Criss's birthday on the 20th of December 1977, this one, and it's from Largo. This is a double album, very nicely done, as you can see. Gatefold, lovely pictures, and if you look at the back here, it's all nicely done, nicely presented. The only one problem I have with this album is that again it's not the right era. It's a picture from 1975/76, early 76, and the pictures inside are again, they're kind of like from the Destroyer tour, where this is really the Alive 2 tour. But you know, who cares? You know, it's nicely done. It's well presented. It's a colour vinyl on the Swinging Pig label. It's a lovely blue marble vinyl with the printed labels both sides. Very nicely done. The other album's the same, the other vinyl. Nicely done. So that's it. That's Peter's Birthday Party on double blue vinyl. Get it if you can. Nice. Next up we have Kiss This. This is a picture disc, as you can tell. It's from Rome, 1980. It's 29th of September 1980 on the Unmasked tour. There you go. If you can see that, it's very nicely done. Now, I would show you the other side, but it's a little bit. Oh my God, I can't show you. Would you do this, Jane? Would you get a woman to do this on you? Hey, would you? I would like to show you the other side, but it's a little bit, shall we say, X-rated for YouTube, so I will leave that to your imagination. But check it out. It's Rome, 29th of September. In fact, it should be 29th of August. That's a printing error. 29th of August 1980. So there you go. Very old, very nice. Next up we have more Hot Asses. This is Rome, August 29th, 1980, from the Unmasked tour. Very nice, nicely presented, and I will show you the inside of this. There's a really, really nice poster. Check this out. If you have one of these posters spare, please send it to me, because I would love to frame this. There you go, check that out. That's from the Unmasked tour, 1980. It's got all the tour dates there. Really nicely done. Christ, did you really do that many concerts in 1980, Gene? Look at that. Look at all those concerts there. There you go. Nicely done. So that is the poster. And it also comes in the form of sort of like an aqua clear vinyl with Pigs on the Groove as the label there. I'm guessing Pigs on the Groove is some kind of bootleg company somewhere out there in Never Never Land. Very nicely done. Nice pictures. So that's the front of it. Well, that's the back. Note the picture there, Paul and Jean, from around 2013, 2012, something like that. Wrong picture to use, but who cares? Who cares? Cut corners, that's what I say. Anyway, next up, this is the godfather of all Kiss bootlegs. I don't need to introduce you to this one. You know it. This is Egos at the Stake. This is the bootleg of all bootlegs. Don't you agree, Gene? Bootleg of all bootlegs. This one is from Wembley Arena, 1980, the 9th of September 1980, the second night. And it's a Japanese bootleg. Now, I actually bought this bootleg many, many years ago. This is what I bought when I was 16 years old, all those years ago, and I only paid £12 for it. This is a lovely, lovely bootleg. That's the front of it. It's well done. And that's the back of it, of Eric Carr. God rest his soul. I will show you the inside. There you have it. It's a black vinyl, white label, no printed labels, so just a standard white. This one, if you're going to try and find this one, the original copy of this will cost you around, at a rough guess, between 70 and 90 pounds. I've seen them go for about 120, only because it's like a really, really early bootleg, a Japanese one. It's beautiful. But if you can't afford to spend 120 pounds, why don't you go for the cheaper option? We have here Egos at the Stake, the reissue. It's a slightly nicer cover in some ways because it's glossy and it's got the printed spine. You can see it clearer, it's a bit bigger. It has a printed label there, Egos at the Stake, there, and it's black vinyl. And you can pick these up for around a £25 mark if you're a skinflint. If I was you, spend the extra and get that one. All your friends will be very envious of you. But this is nice too. So I'll leave that up to you to decide. Or maybe your bank manager to decide which one you should get. Anyway, next up, Egos at the Stake again. This is just a single album, not the full-length concert. A bit primitive here. Just paper cover here, just stuck onto the white cardboard sleeve. Nothing on the back. It's a white label copy. The cover, as I say, it's very primitive, like the record. So, and sound quality isn't quite as good as the Japanese bootleg. Actually, I just want to state something. These two Egos at the Stakes, they're both perfect sound quality. Japanese one, very good sound quality. But the reissue, someone at the studio has actually added a bit more bass into this one, so it gives it kind of like a fuller sound. So in some ways the reissue is better sound quality wise, but this is the original, so you decide which one you want. Right, next up, Kiss, Rock and Roll. Funny old title really, Rock and Roll doesn't really say much about it. So this is live from Australia. In fact, it's various venues in Australia. It's live in Adelaide, Sydney and Melbourne, just a kind of like a mixture compilation. Quite a nice album sleeve, but again it's the wrong picture. This is 1977. Obviously the concerts from Australia 1980. Peter Criss had left by then and we had Eric Carr. So wrong picture, but still quite nice. That's the back of it. That's a nice picture of Paul there. Just a standard black vinyl with a red label there, so quite nice. A little bit boring, but it's okay. Right, next up we have Kiss, live in Australia 1980. Again, this one's like a compilation. It's got Perth, Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney, Brisbane, November. I've got a feeling it's a Sydney concert, and it's from the Sydney show that was on TV. It's a documentary, but they've edited all the talking out and just put the music in. So nice picture on the front, but again the wrong picture on the back, from 1973. Well, you know, that's just the way some of these companies make these albums. But we have a blue label here, black vinyl, a little bit primitive. Probably do a better job myself, really. What do you think, Gene? Do you think I could do a better job myself? Maybe you should hire me. I could make these. Anyway, next we have Kiss Fancy Fair. Now this is a compilation of demos, studio outtakes, probably stuff you've heard of before, maybe stuff you haven't heard of before. On the back here we have a track called Ring Ding Do by Gene Simmons. Did you really sing that back in 1968? I don't think so. Someone's got this confused or thought it sounded like Gene and just chucked it on here. So it's not a lot to do with Kiss. There's a few other bits here. You've got Exciter, Lick It Up from the original demos. You've got a jam session here from the Animalized tour in 1984. Just a few interesting tracks that aren't available anywhere else. Quite a nice cover from the Creatures era. Just a white label, black vinyl copy, standard sort of thing. So quite nice, quite nice. Anyway, moving on. What have we got here? No, not yet. Okay, music from the Elder. This one is basically just a compilation of demos and stuff. It says music from the Elder, but it isn't really. It's there's stuff like stuff I've never even heard of. A lot of Vinnie Vincent stuff on here, a few other bits and pieces. So it's not from the Elder, but they call it music from the Elder. I don't know why. A little bit primitive. Picture of Gene there. Just a Kiss logo slapped on. That's the back of it. A little bit rushed sort of thing, the way this album's been done. Quite a nice label though. Black vinyl with a nice printed label, as you can see. So there you go. That's music from the Elder. Right, next. Now this is the one I want to show you. Now this came out I think about a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago. Check this out. Creatures of the Night tour now we're coming into. Even Weirder Than We Are, Kiss. Now for me, Creatures was a really, really good period. Even though ticket sales for concerts were really bad, the album sales were not good, Creatures rocked. It was metal back at its full form for Kiss. Vinnie Vincent to me is an awesome guitarist. Not just that, but just his character was really top notch. Obviously, you would never beat Space Ace, but for me, Vinnie Vincent was a good replacement. This album is a gatefold sleeve. There you go. Look at that. Really, really nicely done. And this one is from Rockford, Illinois. Now, this is worth having because they didn't really do Rock and Roll Hell after the first 2 or 3 concerts from the Creatures tour. So Rock and Roll Hell is on here. So I always thought it's a song they should have done live. Continued it anyway, but there you go. This album is on a white label. It's a green marble type effect. Very nice. It'd be nice if they added a poster to this one and a few stickers maybe, but nothing's included. Let's say it's just a double album again, green vinyl with a white label. There you go. Very, very nice. Right, last but not least, Kiss Unmasked. This is live from Ottawa, Canada, 1983. Again, they used the wrong picture. This is from the Lick It Up tour, not from the Creatures tour. They could have done such a nice cover for this, because for me, Kiss was all about the makeup really. But that's another story altogether. That's the back of it. As you can tell, that's from the Lick It Up photo session. So again, it's the wrong picture. But it's a full-length concert. Quality is very good. And I believe this is on a black vinyl, which it is, and it's kind of like on a printed red label. Quite nicely done. Just didn't use the right picture. But I won't harp on about it. Just didn't use the right picture. But I won't harp on or go on any more about it. No. But it's okay. There you go. Right, Mr. Simmons, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Catch me later. I will be continuing this because I've still got loads of bootleg LPs to show you. And if you like what I do, subscribe. I try not to disappoint. So speak to you guys soon. Take care, boys and girls. See you later.